this.
Let's make Chelsea great again. Enzo Maresca ball. I said you got to be a diehard Chelsea fan to be here tonight. Turns out a lot of Chelsea fans came out. Got to give credit to them.
Hey everyone, welcome to the United States of Chelsea. My name is Ahmed, but you can call me Meezy, and I'm here to bring you Chelsea content live from the USA. Now, look, I'm new to this content creating world. One thing though, it's not just blind love over here. When a team deserves it, I'll be the first to show love. But there are times where we have to call out players, coaches, the board. They're going to be on fraud watch. You watch. Because supporting Chelsea is about passion, honesty, and keeping it real. So hit subscribe. I'm glad you're here. And as always, up the Chels. So now, what most of you all came for, let's talk about the game. I know a lot of fans want to look at Enzo Maresca right now. Is he on fraud watch? Not yet. At least not for me. I feel like the issues going on at Chelsea right now go way beyond the manager. And, I don't want anyone to look at me and be like, I'm a brown envelope. I'm a Maresca inner. I do support Enzo, right? Now, I didn't support Enzo Maresca when he first got hired, right? I didn't think his CV qualified to be the coach of Chelsea, nor did I believe the board was competent enough to pick a great coach because of the coaches that they've picked and hired ever since they sacked Thomas Tuchel. So I was skeptical on Maresca, and boy, did he prove me wrong. So I tip my hat to him. He had a top 4 finish last season, won the Conference League that we were expected to win, but he also overachieved and won the Club World Cup, right? A competition most Chelsea fans, nor did the media, nor did most football fans think Chelsea were going to win. So, got to give credit where credit's due, and Enzo Maresca did prove himself there. This season, though, it's just been, at least in the month of September, right? It's been a bunch of individual errors after individual errors. Just a bunch of silly mistakes, whether it's, Robert Sanchez, whether it's Andre Santos, Chalobah, the own goal against Bayern, the penalty that we conceded. It's just been a bunch of mistakes after mistakes. I don't really put much blame on Enzo. I put a lot of the blame on our players. And definitely Enzo has to take some blame. So just the substitutions he makes in general, right? We have the likes of Garnacho on the bench. We have Jamie Gittins. We have wingers who don't ever see the time of day on the field. Could they have helped us in some situations when we put on defenders on the pitch? I think so. Do I think Gittins is ready for the moment? The jury's out on him, but if he's going to excel, if he's going to improve, if he's going to get better at his game, if he's going to gel with the team, he's got to play minutes, right? So I was happy to see him play against Lincoln City, but I think he needs some more game time, and it's up to Maresca to at least give him a few cameos here and there. We definitely do need some wingers on the pitch. We do need some more energy. But bottom line, Enzo Maresca, I won't put too much blame on him. But you all let me know what you think in the chat. So now the Brighton match. Chelsea-Brighton's becoming a rivalry at this point, and it's sort of feeling like it's a one-sided rivalry because they keep selling us players for, hey, I won't say inflated fees. Every penny was worth it for Caicedo. Cucurella has been a great investment. Robert Sanchez, he's not the best goalie. For what we paid for him, maybe we could have paid $10 million less or so, but he's doing an all-right job, right? He's doing an all-right job. I mean, look at the options we got. We did have Petrovic. We sold him. Again, that's something we got to look at the board. Put them on fraud watch. They've been on fraud watch. Let's be real here. But yeah, Brighton going down to 10 men definitely changed the game for us. Andre Santos, poor, very poor from him. And Chalobah should have done better too, or at least this kind of goes back to that Robert Sanchez error against Man United. Maybe just let the guy score, right? Let Buemo score. And Chalobah, you were, why take the guy down on a clear goal scoring opportunity? Give Sanchez the opportunity to save it. right? You put us down to 10 men now. So that was definitely poor from Chalobah. Kind of similar to last season, we're just very poor when it comes to defending set pieces. And I feel like we kind of got lucky with getting away with a second red card. Malo Gusto did, let's be real here, he did high boot, was it Minza in the head? You know, you just can't be doing those kind of things, right? So individual errors, once again, cost us the match. Brighton capitalized, and they did well. They walked away with 3 points. Did they have to score that third goal? Come on, guys, just let us breathe a little bit. But it is what it is, man, and we deserved every bit of it. So where do we go from here, right? Chelsea fans, you let me know. And even non-Chelsea fans watching this, you let me know, where do we go from here? Because we got some tough fixtures coming up. We got Benfica on Tuesday. We got Liverpool on the weekend. Liverpool who just dropped points to Crystal Palace. Are they going to drop points again? Who knows? When the mighty Chelsea come to town, hey, anything's possible. But let's be real here. We're not in the best of form right now. Liverpool may have dropped points, but they dropped points to a great Crystal Palace side. A side that we also dropped points to. I have to be at the Bridge that game, and, you know, it was very, 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 very boring. But it was my first time at the Bridge, first time at least seeing a game, and I was happy to go and support the boys and, you know, just be there. But, you know, Chelsea, we need to do something different. Is money going to fix our problems? Is a new coach going to fix our problems? I don't think so, not yet. I think right now we have enough talent. We have enough players. We just need to find our mojo again. That form that we had to finish last season, that form that carried us through the Club World Cup, we need to find that. We need to find our soul again, you know. And it's up to Enzo Maresca to do that. He's the man in charge. You know, he took this job, and you know, he knows what. I mean, I hope he knows what comes with it, because whom much is given, much is tested, and this is going to be a big test. The same way last season, when we finished the calendar year of 2024, how it was so poor. A lot of people were asking for Maresca to go, the board to go. There was Blue Coat out, Clear Lake out, protest. The fans will turn. You know, fans are not patient. Enzo Maresca is not new to the sport. He knows that. But I think he's a strong character. He's a strong man that will not allow the outside noise and the media scrutiny and things to get to him. I think he's, you know, a well-poised manager. And, you know, I have my faith in him, but I don't have my blind faith in him, because everybody's replaceable. And to improve, sometimes you need to make changes, right? But I'm giving my full faith back in the gaffer. I'm Maresca in right now. Let's give him some time. Let's give the team time. Let's give the young guys some time to gel. You know, obviously we don't have our best player right now, Colepalmer. We're looking like Colepalmer FC. Maresca's got to do a better job with his substitutions. He's got to do a better job with, you know, finding the right lineup sometimes too, and just resting players when they need to be rested, right? Sometimes there's no reason for Enzo Fernandez to be playing every game, right? I know he's another Enzo that gets scrutiny, right? Sometimes for myself as well, right? Enzo comes with a big price tag. Obviously, it's not his fault that he was priced at. I mean, when you play great, you're going to be, you know, priced high. So maybe it's his fault a little bit, but it's just the way the market is. You know, with his quality, his talent, everything he's accomplished, he's definitely someone who, you know, we expect to step up during Colepalmer's, you know, time away from the club due to his injury. We expect our captain Reece James to you know, step up as well. He's been stepping up and doing a great job, but we need him to be a bigger voice, a bigger, you know, I know he's probably like a, you know, a quiet man, but we do need Reece to step up and, you know, bring that captain mentality to the club. We just can't be making these silly errors, right? Because we can't be going down to 10 every game. We got to have our attack. You know, we like to play the pivot with Enzo and Caicedo. You know, but now is Santos going to start? Is Enzo now going to be pushed into the number 10 role more often, most likely? So we need every man on the field, right? We can't leave João Pedro isolated once again. He's a guy who has a lot of talent. He's great on the ball and also great clinically at finishing his shots. So we need to make sure that we don't isolate him on the field, and he has support behind him and on the wings. So, I mean, I think we have a squad. I think we have a squad that can compete. Definitely not a squad that can win the league, right? But I think we have a squad that can finish in the top four, can make a run in the Champions League, can make a cup run. Whether it's winning the Carabao Cup or winning the FA Cup, like, we need to do that. And then, we go again next season. And, we try to improve the squad in areas that we think we can improve on. Obviously, the goalkeeper situation is always going to be a conversation that comes up. One of our best defenders, Levi Colwell's out as well. I'm not saying he's the best, but he's one of the best, right? Yeah, I mean, another year under the belt, another year under the sun. We'll see where we can go, and I think we'll be back. We'll be back. But I mean, this season's not over yet. It's definitely not a write-off. We're definitely in the competition. We're in the competition as far as in the top four race. We're not in the title race. Last season, I know that was something that kept coming up when we were in the top three, top two, I think at one point before that disastrous run. But, I think we can fairly say we're not in the title race this season. I really do think with time, I'm not saying too much time, right? But I want to see us in the title race next season, right? And in order to be in the title race next season, we have to finish this season strong. This season just started. Come on. It's September, right? Teams are going to drop points. Injuries are part of the game. You never know what can happen. The African Cup is coming up. The World Cup is coming up. But yeah, no, I'm very confident in our team. Let me know what you guys think. This is, again, my first video. I do plan on, having a co-host. Hopefully it's going to be a great season. And be here to give you guys, my views and my opinions. And again, there's opinions. Nothing I'm saying is like a fact or anything. They're just my opinions. And I'm, want to hear your opinions as well. So thank you guys. And up the Chels.